Everyone, I'm glad to say I finished my fourth marathon this year. I did it today actually, so I did it at a 6 minute pace, my usual pace, but 26.2 miles went down at a 6 minute pace. So um, it was kind of hard, this time around. It was pretty hard. I would say this is my second hardest marathon attempt. I got it done. Um, it went down pretty good. Yesterday I had a bunch of food. Um, I was kind of like not nauseous, but I was like kind of tired. Um, I had some sort of digestive issues for whatever reason, but it wasn't to the point where I wasn't able to run. So I got through it. It would have been a lot smoother if I didn't have like the digestive issues, so yeah, I did 26.2 miles. I did it at a 6 minute pace, so I'm glad I did that. I was going a bit faster for like a mile or two, but I had to tone it down because I knew I wasn't gonna be able to hold that pace for the whole marathon. So yeah, I did 26.2 miles at a 6 minute pace. So it's my fourth time doing it. Do I want to improve? Yes, I want to improve my time. It's gonna take a while, so it's definitely gonna take a while. But yeah, I'm just glad I did that. I don't know. I'm just glad I did that. So I started doing this a bit over a year ago now, and I'm just like completely like dedicated to it. So if you guys are interested, follow my Instagram. It's luis.hearn9. I am selling training plans, dieting plans, and if you guys have any questions, just ask me anything. Follow my Instagram. Again, it's luis.hearn9. You can ask me anything there. I can customize your training plans, your dieting plans for you. And yeah, like I post my physique. I post like fitness content. I don't really post training content. I might start posting training content. But if you guys are interested, definitely follow me on my Instagram. So if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. Today I'm gonna be mostly talking about like why you should start exercising right now. Today, because it's definitely good for you. Like you don't want to be having problems when you're 30, 40, even 29, 28, 50. Like you don't want to be having health problems. You don't want to fall into the trap of just getting addicted to a vice or a bad habit. Like it's definitely like a possibility. Like I know a lot of people might have problems in their lives, and I know it's definitely comfortable to like I guess try to cope with it like in a way that gives you like this instant relief, or in a way that takes the pain or the problems away, the stress away, like but it's definitely not a good thing. Like I said, I think I said it in my previous video, but it's definitely not a good thing to do drugs and to self-medicate, because if you are focusing on your physique and your body fat percentage, you guys know that marijuana does increase your appetite. Alcohol has liquid calories. It might not increase your appetite. It might, but it might not. So, but yes, alcohol has liquid calories. It's never a good thing if you're focused on your body fat percentage, your physique, the way you look, how confident you are. Like it's if you're dedicated to this, you're definitely gonna like drastically decrease your alcohol intake. You maybe stop smoking marijuana. Maybe it doesn't give you the munchies. Maybe marijuana doesn't give you the munchies. Or maybe it does. So, it just depends, like, on your personal, how you react to marijuana. So, yes, I did break my glasses, so I have some tape on it for now. But yeah, like I said, if you guys are dedicated and passionate about this, if you guys are, like, serious about this, trying to get in shape, trying to eat healthier, trying to change your habits, and trying to live a healthier lifestyle, I definitely recommend drastically decreasing your alcohol intake. Maybe you don't have, maybe you're not interested in it like I am, but I don't drink alcohol at all. I've never had alcohol in me, and I never will, because I'm just focused on my body fat percentage, my diet, and my training. So, like I said, it's never a good thing if you're focused on like exercise and fitness and eating healthy. It's never a good thing to have alcohol, so I don't have alcohol at all. So maybe it's different for you, like, if you like alcohol, you don't have to completely get rid of it. Maybe you can just drastically decrease the amount you consume per week. So, like I said, that's definitely a good tip. I'm not sure how other people live, but I know a lot of people wake up in the morning and they smoke marijuana. Like, that might not be the best thing, because it might increase your appetite. It might, just push you towards, like, a path of sort of, like, I don't care, but you're more, like, I guess, laid back, and you're not as, like, focused, you're not as, like, motivated. I don't know, it just depends how you react to it, but it might do that to you. That's why I'm saying, like, if marijuana does do that to you and fitness is a priority, maybe you can, just say, okay, I'm going to stay away from marijuana because I'm trying to focus on my health and my fitness and my body fat percentage, So, I know a lot of fitness models and bodybuilders smoke marijuana, and it works for them, but it just depends on you, Like I said, that's just another, like, possibility. If marijuana increases your appetite and it makes you less motivated and it makes you, like, laid back and not as, like, productive, I guess, maybe try to stay away from that. If you're focused on your body fat percentage, your diet, your training, like I said. So, another reason you want to start early is you don't want to, like, have to build up the stamina, have to build up the endurance at a later point in your life, So, right now I'm 22 years old. I wish I would have started earlier, like I said. I wish I would have started when I was 12 or 10 or 9, like Jeff Seid and David Lade, I wish I would have started doing it at that age. But it's never too late to start. Like I said, like, it's easier, it's better for you if you start now and you ramp up your fitness, your endurance, your speed. It's better to do that now than to have to do it later, So I already have a baseline of fitness. I've just kept practicing these habits. So definitely, like I said, if you're interested, start now, because you don't want to be like 30, 40, 50 and you never worked up your cardiovascular endurance, your cardiovascular speed, or even your strength, like I said. So if you're interested in this, don't hesitate. You should definitely start now, because it's a great thing, So like I said, try not to put it off, because if you are interested and if you are prioritizing this, what's the point of procrastinating and pushing it off towards tomorrow? Like I said, it's something that I've been doing. I've been practicing, and yeah, so like I said, definitely start now. I don't really go to parties. I don't really go to festivals or raves or stuff like that. So that's just my personal preference. You might have a different preference. I'm more of a homebody. Yes, I am. I don't really mind it. I keep myself entertained at home. I have other activities and other passions and hobbies that I enjoy. So, yeah, like also like pairing on with the activities, the outdoor activities. A lot of the times, raves and ED festivals, whatever, parties, nightclubs, they might have junk food or alcohol, which is never a good thing. Like, if you're prioritizing your fitness, definitely don't want to be consuming junk food or alcohol. And especially if you're going to like an event like at night, it might throw you off. Maybe you have to train in the morning, or maybe you have to wake up early to go do cardio or to lift weights. So it's just a different lifestyle. You might have a different lifestyle. He might have a different lifestyle. She might have a different lifestyle. They might have a different lifestyle. So, like I'm saying, like it depends on you. I want to do this for a long time, so what I'm saying is definitely like you maybe like you have the ability to just say no to like the drugs and the junk food at the events, then it won't be such a problem. So it all depends on you. If you have like a problem with resisting temptation, maybe it's better to just like keep that stuff out of your face. So like I said, that does pair along with like letting time pass, so I've definitely made this a priority, and I'm very like strict and punctual, so yeah, like I don't know, I don't really go to parties anymore. I don't go to festivals or raves. That's just my personal choice, so it all depends on you. If you want to make getting in shape a priority in your life, you will have to put in the work, and you will have to stick to a training plan and a dieting plan and a program. So it just depends on you. You can follow it. You don't have to. It also depends on if you enjoy it or not. So I enjoy my routine. I do. It is effort, but I enjoy my routine because I have, tasty meals. I have a lot of like alternatives, to the drinks and the condiments and stuff like that. So my diet is very tasty. So I have no problem sticking to my diet. Like I said, if I want to cut like a bunch of weight, I'll just follow like a bodybuilding routine. Like I'll just eat meat, yogurt, and like I said, it's pretty easy for me to get to like 6 or 7% now, because I'm just maintaining like a lower body fat percentage like throughout the year. I'm probably around 9 or 8%, somewhere around there. Maybe not 8%, maybe I am 8%, but it is easier if you start now. Like I said, year-round cardio, year-round dieting. Maybe you don't have to be on like a contest prep or David Lade's diet or Jeff Sides diet when he's 2 weeks out of a show. Maybe you don't have to follow that diet year round, but you can find a diet that's sustainable for you, that will keep you motivated, and it will keep you punctual and excited to train. So like, you don't have to follow Jeff Sides diet, like one day out of a show, or David Lade's diet year round. I know David Lade just eats it like very dedicated. So yeah, like I said, just find a diet that's sustainable for you, that's tasty, that you can follow, that will keep you in the gym, because you don't want to follow a diet that's gonna like not keep you motivated, and you're gonna stop going to the gym like 2 or 3 days later. So I've seen it happen with some of my close friends, my close relatives. So yeah. Right now, I'm probably not gonna eat because yesterday I just ate a bunch of food. So I'm trying to cut weight. I'm not very hungry. So yeah, my body's very efficient at keeping weight on. Actually, it's very hard for me to lose weight nowadays. Do I want to lose weight? Yes, I do. I want to cut like 4 pounds. I'm around 139. I used to be 135. It just takes a while. You have to skip some meals. Like if I have a cheat day on one day of the week, I probably like can't eat the next day or the next 2 days. So do I want to do that? Yeah, kinda, because I'm trying to cut weight. So I'm just focused on that right now. I'm just very focused on that. But anyways, like I said, definitely start now. Develop the good habits, develop the discipline and the work ethic if you are interested in it. If you're not, then you don't have to, but I'm just saying, like, if you're focused on your physique and how confident you are, and your body fat percentage, and how you look in the mirror, definitely you should definitely start now, no matter how old or how young you are. So I know when I was a bit younger, maybe like 18 or 19, I was going to the gym. I wasn't as knowledgeable about it as I am now. I would just like watch a YouTube video, and I would just basically copy the diet, So that might not work for you because some people are taller, some people are smaller, some people are more active, some people are less active. It just depends on you. So yeah, if you start now, you won't have to worry about it in the future, if you keep up the consistency and the work ethic, So yes, I am tired. I just ran a marathon, but I'm not very hungry for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm not gonna eat anything. I might. Depends. But I do yawn, like I said, pretty often throughout the day. I just have low energy levels. I don't mind it. I'm used to it by now. So yeah, definitely make it priority. I feel like this is a great lifestyle. It's much better than doing drugs or being a drug addict, or I don't know, being sedentary and overweight. Being sedentary and overweight isn't healthy. It's not good for you. you're gonna have health problems, and it's not, it's just not a great way to live in my eyes. You might think differently. Everyone has different preferences, like I said. So I love being active. I love eating healthy. I love lifting weights and running and incline walking and cycling on the elliptical. If you guys, if you guys are interested, definitely try it out. Find a cardiovascular exercise that you enjoy, and start burning some calories. You can start off small. I started, like I said, a bit about a year ago. If I never started, I wouldn't have the conditioning and the speed that I have. So I've just been remaining consistent. Remaining consistent is the most important thing. You do want to push yourself whenever you can. If you feel worn out, if you feel tired, you don't have to push as hard. You can deload on the incline walk, or you can cycle for a bit, or you can run or swim, whatever is your deload exercise. So if you're very good at running but you're too tired to run, maybe you should just incline walk to burn some calories, get some stress off. If you're good at cycling, maybe if you're too tired to cycle at your full speed, maybe you can try swimming or hiking or something. So staying active is the most important part. Remaining consistent, and just showing up. Pretty much, that's the most important part. Showing up every day. Well, I exercise every day, pretty much. So do you have to? No. I just love doing it. I like eating a lot of food, so I do burn a lot of calories every day. And I enjoy it. So if you do start now, it's going to be enjoyable for you. You can ramp up your speed and your endurance up to a point where you enjoy doing it. So try it out. I know when I first started, I was able to run, but I wasn't as good as I was now. I think I was able to run 2 6-minute miles, and now I can run a marathon at a 6-minute mile pace. So you can see just how important it is to remain consistent. But it's because I'm very dedicated to this. A lot of people have different lifestyles. So a lot of people like alcohol, a lot of people like partying and drugs, a lot of people have different lifestyles. So I've just completely dedicated myself to this, which is why I've been able to improve so much at a rapid pace. I did improve a lot throughout the span of a year and 3 months. So but it's because I focused completely on it. I didn't do anything that would detract from my performance or my progression. So yeah, if you guys are super into it, if you guys want to get super into it, definitely make it a priority, like I said. Because if I never started, I would still be here, but I wouldn't have the speed or the strength or the endurance that I have. So and maybe I would have started today, but I would have to just do it at a later date. So it's super important to just if you want it, you have to work for it. So it's super important to do that, to start. I'm not gonna pressure you to do anything that you don't want to do. So yeah. Another reason you want to start, or why you should start, is because you'll develop great habits. eating healthy and exercising are great habits to have. And if you can keep these habits, as you age, it's going to be so good for you. You won't have to worry about getting out of shape or having to get back into shape or starting off with no conditioning and no endurance. So definitely, like I said, if you're a younger person and you feel like you're not if you feel like you're sort of wasting time, or you're sort of you sort of just feel like, okay, I need to change my habits, I need to start doing something that's good for me and that's productive and that's going to help me build a future and help me work towards something, so if you feel that way, maybe you should try exercising and dieting and eating healthy. Like I said, they're great habits. It just increases your esteem. It makes you feel like you're working towards something. Like I said, you're building something for the future. It makes you feel like, it just makes you more confident, being able to run and being able to cycle and being able to swim and being able to walk on incline and just, being able to do that, it just gives you confidence. It increases your esteem, and it just makes you feel so much better because you have the ability to stick to your diet and to stick to your training and to stick to your goals. So if you guys just feel lost, or if you guys feel as if you've just been slacking off, or if you guys want to increase your work ethic, increase your discipline, increase your just increase your quality of life, definitely try it out. Like I said, give it a shot. It's completely changed my life. I wouldn't trade it for anything, because I don't want to be overweight or having health problems, and I don't want to slip into the bad habits of eating highly processed and high fat, high sugar foods, because I know it's just going to ruin my confidence. It's going to just I think it might even give me a lack of motivation, so if you just feel like you're wasting time, or if you feel as if you're sort of off track, or if you feel like, okay, I need to do something, because I'm not doing anything, you should try exercising and eating healthy. I know everyone suggests it, but it works, it definitely does work. Clears your mind. You can put music on. I know I always have music playing when I'm running, and it feels great. I used to be a lot more sedentary, and I used to, like I said, just be in front of a TV, or I used to just sit around, I guess, and just be in front of a TV, or playing video games, but it's not really what I do anymore. Like I said, it feels good to actually just go on a treadmill. I do primarily run on a treadmill, by the way. I don't really run outside. My workouts are usually indoors, so it just feels so good to just go on a treadmill and put my headphones on and just play music and run, and burn calories. You're getting into shape. You're going to be able to eat more. You're going to feel better. And if you work really hard at it, then you can develop a great physique, So like I said, try it out. If you feel as if you're too sedentary, or if you feel as if, like, once you stop watching TV, or once you stop playing video games, or once you stop, once your high comes off or whatever, like, if you feel as if that you're wasting time, if you feel as if you have, like, a lot of stress, a lot of problems, a lot of vices, if you feel as if you're using these things to sort of cope with your problems, definitely try switching your diet, eating healthier, more higher protein foods, vegetables, fruits, water, lean meats, fat-free stuff. You can always try it out. It's if you feel as if you're, like I said, sort of trying to escape from your life, try it out. Definitely try it out. It's changed my life so much for the better, and I wouldn't stop doing it. Like, I'm not gonna stop doing it. I'm gonna continue to remain consistent, because, like, why wouldn't I? I don't want to start drinking, or I don't want to start smoking, or I don't want to start, like, wasting time, like I said, because it does affect you, like, in the future, so, but if you guys have no problem, if you guys don't see it as wasting time, I'm not gonna push my views onto you. It just depends on how you see the world and how I see the world. So, yeah. I know I felt like as if I was wasting time, as if I was just, just going along with life and sort of not, like, doing anything really. I guess that's kind of how I felt. So I just wanted to start exercising and eating healthier, because I knew it would make me feel better about myself. I knew that I would, just become more confident and become, that it would, like, develop my skill set. So yeah, like, definitely start. Like, another reason why you want to start is because of your skill set, like I said. It cultivates your discipline, your work ethic, your drive, your motivation, your resolve, all of that stuff. Your how punctual you are, so if you can stick to this, you're definitely gonna develop, like, a skill set, like I said. A lot of the times people just want to, like, enjoy life, or cruise along, or maybe they feel as if they're letting time go, or maybe not. But like I said, if you guys are trying to like, focus on something or develop a skill set, you guys could try exercise and dieting, or maybe you have, like, a different passion, but so yeah, try it out. I'm trying to think of, like, another reason as to why you want to start. I don't know. It's just a great habit to have. Like I said, you don't want to fall down, like, the wrong path, or, like, a path that's gonna compromise your life, or a path that's gonna, like, a path that's gonna, like, detract you from your goals. Like I said, it keeps you focused. It keeps you, like, sane, kind of. It keeps me sane. I know it keeps me sane. I know it keeps me focused. I know it keeps me, like, it keeps me feeling comfortable. It keeps me feeling like secure. If I didn't have this routine, I know I would definitely feel like as if I'm missing something. And maybe I would like fall into drugs or fall into alcohol or fall into something worse. Like I don't know. You don't want to like be in a gang or I don't know, like stuff like that. So it's definitely like good for you, like I said. I know like some people might not be able to see as far into the future, or you might not care, but like I said, it's so good for you to develop these habits, because it's just so good for you, like cutting out junk food, cutting out highly processed food, cutting out high fat, high sugar foods, cutting out alcohol, cutting out weed, cutting out like a bunch of stuff, like that's bad for you. I'm not sure how you feel about video games. I can still play video game. I don't judge people who play video games. I don't judge people who smoke weed. I don't judge people who drink alcohol, I guess. It's just, life can get hard sometimes, like I said, so just try to like develop the good habits, like I said. I've stopped eating a bunch of junk food, pretty much all junk food. I do eat junk food very infrequently, but it's going very, very good. Like I said, you do have to remain consistent, like I said. Yeah, those are some good reasons as to why to start. Like if you're young, you should start now. You'll have the good habits, and you'll have like sort of a base. Like by the time you're 20, or by the time you're 25, or 26, 27, you'll already have a base. If you start like at 9, you'll have a base like at 15. Like Jeff Side and David Lade did. So, yeah, it's definitely a discipline, and it works for me. Maybe you're not as dedicated, or as motivated, or as disciplined, and maybe you don't want to be. So, yeah. Another reason why you want to start now is because, like I said, you don't want to be overweight. It's never a good thing for your health. It might even diminish your self-confidence. It might even diminish how you see yourself, how you feel about yourself. And it might diminish like your like I said, how you see yourself, and how you think the world sees you. So or maybe you don't have a problem with being overweight. I know a lot of people don't have a problem, so I'm not gonna judge anyone for being overweight. It's not my preference, but like I said, it does come with health problems. And I don't know. I don't want to be overweight personally. I like being in shape and having the ability to burn calories and the ability to stick to a diet. So, yeah. I guess another reason you might want to start is because you might be thinking about having kids in the future, and maybe you want to pass on those that sort of those sort of traits to your kids. So, um, yeah. I don't know. Maybe you want your kids to be a fitness model, or an athlete, or a soccer player, or a distance runner, or a sprinter, stuff like that. So, you know, or maybe your kid won't enjoy it. It just depends, you know. Because if you already have those traits, it's gonna rub off definitely on your offspring, in one way or another. So maybe you want to start now because you want your kids to follow in your footsteps, and to develop those healthy habits that you've developed. So, you know, maybe you don't. Maybe you won't be able to force your children to do what you want. You know, you can't force your kids to do what you want. So, so yeah, those are some good reasons as to why to start now, or why you want to start when you're younger. You know, you don't want to be regretful once you turn like 30 or 35 or 40, and you wasted like a lot of time, I guess, diving into your pleasures and your bad habits and your vices, and you don't want to have to start at like 40. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but you know, once you're like 15, if you start at 15, you'll be good at 20. You know, you'll be great at 20. So you can see, like, if you start at a younger age, you won't have the troubles of working your fitness up. I know testosterone does go down as you age, so it might be a bit harder also to just ramp up your fitness and your health once you're like 40 or 50, you know. Yes, testosterone does go down as you age. That is why a lot of people use testosterone replacement therapy as they age. So yeah, like, I've developed like great habits, like I said, because I started when I was like 18 or 19. I did lift weights at a younger age, when I was like 15 or 16. But I definitely started getting serious about it like around 19, 20, 18, somewhere around there. I did get shredded for the first time around that age. I'm 22 now. I've been shredded like 3 times. And it feels great, you know. If you want to start now, if you want to get shredded, definitely start now. Like I said, it's a different experience. It's definitely a different experience. Sorry. So yeah, like I said, great reasons as to why you want to start. I'm trying to think of like more reasons. Those are like pretty much the best reasons, you know. You don't want time to catch up with you. You don't want your bad habits to catch up with you. You don't want your vices to catch up with you. You don't want, like, you know, to be a drug addict, or to be, I don't know, a gang member, or, like I said, you know, I know a lot of younger people are just eating a bunch of junk food and smoking a lot of weed, drinking a lot of alcohol. It's sort of like peer pressure, or it's sort of like a group thing, I guess. I don't know. It's not very productive, or it's not very beneficial towards your future in my eyes. I was never really a party goer. I was never really, like I said, a party goer or a drinker or a smoker. So I have smoked weed a couple of times. I mean, it feels good. It makes food taste better. Definitely does make food taste better. If you're exercising, like if you're doing low intensity state cardio while you're on marijuana, it might feel a bit better, but I don't really smoke marijuana anymore. I don't have any cravings or stuff like that, so I just completely forgot about it. So yeah, those are probably the best reasons as to why you want to start. You'll just sort of have like a future laid out, I guess. But I know some people have other career paths and other like priorities, so I'm not gonna push anything on anyone. But maybe you don't have to be like an endurance athlete. Maybe you don't have to be like a distance cyclist or like a sprinter, a professional sprinter. But maybe you can just like chill out on the treadmill for a bit, chill out on the bike for a bit, and just go out at your pace, so you don't have to be like Lance Armstrong or anything, as long as you develop these healthy habits, then you're pretty much good, I know a lot of like the younger people just fall into the sort of thing of just whatever they see is what they eat, so I don't know, that's not me. Do I wish it could be me? Sometimes, I guess, like very very infrequently I get the urge to just like grab whatever I'm making at my job and like sort of like just eat it or like try it out once I'm done with work. But I don't do that. I don't, like, I don't know. It's not like a big problem for me to work at a restaurant or at a fast food spot, yeah. Another reason it's good for you, why you want to start, is because you will develop like a sort of routine, a sort of like I said, routine. Like you'll become like more invested, more disciplined. Personally, I have a bedtime. I do have a bedtime now. I also like I don't stay up like super late. Like I said, I don't know. It's just it's better for you. Yeah, it's just so much better for you. Like in my eyes, that's how I see it. You might see it differently, but I don't want to get wasted and like be 5 pounds or 10 pounds overweight. I don't want that to happen to me. So, it's just where I am right now in life. No, I don't want to. I don't want it to change, which is why I'm like staying consistent. So, if you guys, like I said, those are the best reasons as to why you should, the best reasons as to why you should start exercising, dining, and eating healthy. Like now, I guess today, tomorrow, if it's already like 10 or 11 p.m., maybe you will start tomorrow morning. So this is like for the younger people who are might be feeling lost, might be feeling as if they're wasting time. Maybe they can't relate to their peers. Maybe they feel as if they're smoking too much pot, or if they feel as if something's off, like I don't really feel as if I'm in the right place right now. Maybe you feel as if you want to work towards something and you don't want to let time slip away, and you don't want to like fall victim to peer pressure and fall victim to like the drugs and the alcohol and the partying and like the being wasted and waking up at 7 p.m. or maybe you feel as if you can't relate to, like I said, your age group or your peers, and you feel as if you want to start developing healthy habits. Give it a shot. Personally, I do work out by myself. I don't know. I can't really relate to my age group right now, I guess. Is it troubling? Not really, I just put headphones on and listen to music while I'm on a treadmill, so. So yeah, like if you feel as if you're just wasting time, or you feel as if, like, I don't know, you're being pressured into doing stuff that you don't want to do, and you feel as if you're letting your future just slip away, or you're feeling as if you want to start working towards something, start exercising, start eating healthier, change your habits, maybe have a bedtime, start drinking a bunch of water, and start, like I said, eating healthier, because, if you develop the bad habits, it's going to be a lot harder when you're older to get rid of those bad habits, so if you have good habits when you're younger, it's going to be so much easier to just continue those good habits, because they're going to be ingrained into you. You're already going to know, like, how to cut weight, how to suppress your hunger, what to eat, what not to eat. You're already going to have this work ethic and this punctuality. So, like I said, if you're around my age group, I'm 22. Yeah, if you're around my age group, I know a lot of people my age group are doing drugs and smoking and partying. I don't judge them. I don't mind them. It's just not what I do, so I'd rather do this, I'd rather eat healthy and run and cycle and cycle on the elliptical and have cheat days, so I do follow a lot of people on Instagram, like I said, Nutty Foodie Fitness, David Lade, Jeff Side, Greg Doucette. I kind of just like, just want to do like what they do, so if you guys like them, if you guys are interested in them, check them out, if you guys want to lose weight, watch this video, watch my other videos. I think they're good role models, I think they're good role models, because it's better to do that than to be doing drugs and to be like, I don't know, shooting people or, stuff like that. So yeah, I've learned a lot from them. If you're younger like me, around my age group, you can also learn from them. And you guys can learn from me too, watch my previous videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel, give this video a like, and follow my Instagram. Again, it's luis.hearn9, and ask me anything, I'm selling training plans, dieting plans, quality of life enhancing tips. because I have like I have sort of like um, a system now, you know. So I know what to eat. I know that drinks are gonna stave off hunger. I know the drinks that are tasty that won't compromise my goals. Um, I know what I'm gonna eat on my cheat days. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm just gonna move on to the next to my diet. So yeah, just send me a message on my Instagram. And subscribe and like the video if you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys later.